Greetings everyone, welcome to my channel. This is actually my first YouTube video and I created this mellow yellow mustard look and I cannot make sexy faces, so don't worry about my nose. He does his own thing and I hope you guys enjoy my little tutorial. I'm starting with the Kat Von D Lock-It Primer. If you want your eyeshadow to stay on all day and not go anywhere, this is what you want. The only thing is it's difficult to blend, so you do use your fingers, even if your nails are as disgusting as mine are. Then I'm going in with the Morphe 350 palette. I'm taking the warm transition shade and I'm just going to go ahead and place this all over my lid, all over my crease, and I'm going to blend that out. This is also going to help me create a warm base for the mustard that I'm eventually going to create later on. Now I'm going in with the Morphe 12P palette. I'm going to take this yellow. I did start by packing it on with my finger a few times, and then I also pack it onto the brush and put it on my lid. This yellow isn't that pigmented on its own, so that's why I do have to pack it on. If you have a mixing liquid, you can do that too. I just like this, it's easier for me, and it's going to be easier for me to blend it with the warmer transition color because I am trying to create a true mustard. And at this point, I'm going to be dipping back into that 350 palette and warming up this yellow. I really didn't want an orange and I really didn't want a bright yellow. I wanted it to create a true mustard color. So you're really going to go back in between the two colors until you get the opacity and the color that you want. And at some point, you don't have to continue grabbing color. Really, I just leave whatever's on the brush and I continue blending, make sure I don't have any harsh lines, make sure everything's nice and blurred, and then also take a look at both your eyes. Since we are creating a color, you want to make sure that it's even on both eyes, and so you just go back in, don't really add any more product until everything's nice and even. Then I'm going to go in with the NYX gel eyeliner to create a small wing. If you have a hooded eye or a small lid, you know that we don't really have the luxury of having those fat, juicy Instagram wings. We gotta put that boy on a diet. Make sure he's nice and thin so that people can appreciate the artwork of eyeshadow that you've created. Then I'm going to go in and smudge it out because I do want a blurry, sexy eyeliner today. And then I'm going to take the NYX Epic Ink Liner just towards the middle of that wing and on the end to keep the middle dark, if that makes any sense. Then I'm taking the Tarteist Lash Paint Mascara. I wasn't a fan of this wand, but it's growing on me. I prefer thinner wands because I like the length that they give me, but you just gotta work with it and then stare at everyone for a long time until I finally decide to put my primer on, if I ever do, which I will any second now. Now I'm going in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I do like this to fill in the pools on my face. I really work it into my nose, which is my problem area. My pores are huge towards the middle of my face. And I only do this if I'm having a bad skin week, which I have because I was eating garbage. I apply the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer under my foundation. It kind of helps create an even base if you have like acne scars or pigmentation. This is what I do to help me with that. That way I have a more even canvas when I go to apply foundation. And blending it, pouncing the beauty sponge and pressing it into your skin is really going to make the difference between cake face and having that flawless finish. Just keep blending. Just keep blending. Then I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. This is one of my favorites right now. And the only thing is that I have to use two colors. I use warm beige and sand. So I like to go ahead and apply with my finger first to kind of cover the surface area, and then eventually I'm going to go ahead and go in with my beauty sponge and blend that everywhere along your neck, on your ears. Don't sleep on your ears because people will tell that you are not the color you say you are. And just keep blending. It is really important to blend because you don't want your foundation just sit on your face, especially if you live in Miami, because that's not cute. Then I'm going in with Tarte Shape Tape in Tan Sand to get those suckers that want to be poking out. And then to highlight my under eyes, I go in with Tan Sand again, but light medium towards the upper area of my under eye. And I will just continue blending like that. Then I use the RCMA No Color Powder to bake my problem areas or set my problem areas. Then I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder in Cocoa. I feel like everybody's sleeping on this bad boy. He is only $5, ladies and gentlemen. And y'all need to go grab this from your Walgreens, your Rite Aid, your CVS, because he is matte. He is tall, dark, and handsome, and he gets the job done. You chisel it out like you got a six-pack from the gym, and that's what you do. Then I'm going in with Wet n Wild's Color Icon Blush in Mellow Wine. I don't really want any pinks. This is more like a dark coral color because I didn't want it to clash or take away from my eye look today. I'm going in with ColourPop's Super Shock Cheek in Wisp. If you really want a highlighter that you can get the wet look, you can get a sheen, it's really, really buildable and also it's capable of being sheared out. And so I like to apply with my finger first to blend it out, and then if I want a wet look, I'll go back in with my finger, but only towards the middle of where I applied that highlight so that my edges are still blended out. And you go in with the same highlighter. I went in with the same exact highlighter, applied it on my brow bone, and I'm also going to apply it to the inner eye. I really do like highlighting my tear duct. I feel like it brings a nice brightness to my eyes. And I'm going to go in with that transition color and the yellow from the Morphe palette and just mix them the same way I did on my upper eyelid to keep that cohesive mustard life happening. Apply mascara as needed. Even if you don't need it, apply it. Then I'm going in with one of my favorite matte liquid lipsticks, Dose of Colors in Mondays. This is a very wearable matte. Like, your lips are not crusty. You can still make out with people. You can still talk. Your lips are not gonna fall off and be ashes that you have to put in an urn at the end of the day. It's very, very wearable and comfortable. Then you dance a little and you hope that everyone likes it. Subscribe, get on me on the Insta, dance a little bit, and let me know what you want to see.